My God, I felt something today I haven't felt in a very long time.
Hope.
It should come as no surprise that Kenobi is a point of concern for a lot of the Star Wars fan base. But I will tell you, it seems like there are a lot more people who are cautiously optimistic than with other Star Wars projects in the past.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
I myself, I'm very, very excited for the show. However, I am very nervous due to some information that did come out, but that's nothing we're going to talk about today. Today is about optimism and having a little bit of hope because of an article that I found as I was having my coffee this morning. I had to sit down and I had to make a video and talk to you guys about this because I think it's very, very interesting. Just look at these two beautiful lads. Oh, how much we've missed you. I don't know what's going on with, well, I'm not a fashionista, okay?
You have no style or sense of fashion.
Right off the bat, at the beginning of this article, we get a really cool look at something that happened near the end of Principal Photography. Ewan found him staring at himself, decades younger, playing the part he's now reprising in middle age in the new series ObiWan Kenobi. When he was on the show's virtual set known as The Volume, recording an interview for a behind-the-scenes documentary, they put up, on The Volume, basically Obi-Wan's storyline. It was about 5 minutes long, McGregor recalls. The footage spanned from 1999's The Phantom Menace through 2002's Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, but then also Alec Guinness and his storyline. It was the best of Obi-Wan, and there was something about seeing me that young, having just finished playing him again, and being back in his shoes that was quite interesting. It makes quite an exploration as an acting exercise, an exploration of character and aging, which I just thought was kind of cool. That's not really what we're here to talk about today, but I thought that was really interesting that they did that. As the article progresses, there are a multitude of small stories talking about the relationship between Ewan and Hayden, what it was like for them getting back together for the first time in so long, and it's just really awesome. I highly recommend this for a read, but we're here to look at one particular part of the article. So, if I had to stop the video right now and ask you guys, what is the one thing that you're most concerned about for Kenobi? I think a lot of people would say they want him to be the center. I think a lot of people don't want to see Reva take over most of the show. I know that's a concern for some people. And I think I would say, and I think a lot of other people would say, I'm worried that they get the character right. I really hope they don't mess it up. I hope they don't do what they've done with some other characters where they kind of change everything that we know about them to suit a particular story aspect. So let me know in the comment section right now, what is the one thing you're most worried for with Kenobi? So the article kind of dives into some of the hate that Star Wars actors have gotten along the way, and I'll just jump right in here. It's not that the prequels were flawless, but with the new Kenobi series, both McGregor and Christensen had more license to weigh in on what they thought should on what they thought should happen to Kenobi and Vader. Whenever they detected a false note, they spoke up, both of them now highly attuned to how fans might inevitably react. Good. This is good stuff. I'm glad to see that. They lived with these characters in the public perception for so long. Having those guys was very helpful as a sort of litmus test because they know when something's wrong with their character. They just feel it. So they were very, very helpful in terms of guiding it. That is a huge bit of information, something I take a lot of comfort in, and I really think it's cool that they're getting the chance to do that. Now, I know some people might say, well, George had them do this a certain way because that's how their character was, but I feel like it's kind of ingrained in them now. They know exactly who these guys are, who they need to play. This is great. My biggest concern with any Star Wars project is always consistency, continuity, and that they're getting the characters to act and exist in a way that makes sense in the 50 plus years of storytelling that we've already received when it comes to Star Wars. This could all be 100% lip service. None of this is actually going to be brought to the table. We're not going to know until we see the show, but it's little things like this that take my small amount of optimism, cautious optimism, and it bumps it up a little bit. And I wanted you guys to see this because this is another article that's behind a paywall. Vanity Fair has just been dumping out Star Wars content left, right, upside down, sideways. And I haven't really seen anybody actually covering these other articles. So if you can, get in there and get a read on it because I think it's very, very interesting. And it's few and far between when I hear something from a news site where I'm going to feel good about it when it comes to Star Wars. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the way things have been lately. But just hearing these two talk about getting back together talking about playing their character. Obviously, there's somebody who's already extremely passionate about the character, and they care how it's perceived. They care how it's perceived by the fans, which is huge, and I think that's really, really important when it comes to a Star Wars project. I know it was a short one today, but that's going to be it from me, guys. This is X-Wing signing off, and I will see you guys on the next one.